Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I drop my next one. You guys, we are moving into part 9 of reading this complaint of Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni. In this, it ends with us complaint concerning all of the issues surrounding the making of this movie. We are moving further into the very, very alarming text messages in this section, which is outlining the PR campaign against Blake Lively. It is very, very concerning to me. So we will continue to read along. Again, this is part 9, and we're about to start right now, you guys. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Sources made direct inquiries regarding potentially unflattering stories about Mr. Baldoni, specifically. Ms. Nathan, Ms. Abel, and their team worked to suppress these stories. For example, on August 7th of 2024, TAG indicated their intent to leverage social media to quiet kill media coverage regarding public suspicions regarding Mr. Baldoni's disconnect from the film's cast. On August 9th of 2024, Ms. Nathan sent Ms. Abel 2 links to articles, one from The Hollywood Reporter entitled, "Did Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni have a rift over It Ends With Us? Sleuthing TikTokers Think So," and one was from the Daily Mail entitled, "Disturbing Truth Behind Blake Lively and Her It Ends With Us Stars Are Feuding with Justin Baldoni." The Daily Mail article reports on allegations that Justin Baldoni was chauvinistic and borderline abusive on the set of It Ends With Us, and discusses this and other claims with respect to the film and its cast in detail. Miss Abel stated to Miss Nathan, "I can tell you've done a lot of work here," and continued, "Nothing about being unsafe, fat comments, or adult activity." She concluded, "That's effing God." And that is followed with a text message of all of that information concerning that conversation. The complaint continues. On August 8th of 2024, Ms. Abel stated that the situation had moved from just being monitoring and scenario planning to Ms. Nathan and me having to have an off-the-record conversation with outlets such as the Today Show. Ms. Abel noted that because of Ms. Nathan's relationship, those outlets were being kept at bay. On August 9th of 2024, Ms. Nathan indicated to Ms. Abel that she was on the phone with her sister, Sarah Nathan, a journalist at the New York Post and contributor at Page 6, and remarked that Mr. Baldoni's religion should be taken out of or from media coverage. She went on to state, and mostly the misogynistic, as listed in this text message on your screen from Melissa Nathan to Jennifer Abel. The complaint continues. Later the same day, Ms. Nathan texted Ms. Abel a link of an article on Page 6 by Sarah Nathan entitled, "Truth Behind It Ends With Us, Feud Rumors. Justin Baldoni Made Blake Lively Uncomfortable, Sources Say," stating, "I knew she would keep uncomfortable." On August 9th of 2024, Ms. Nathan and Ms. Abel discuss suppressing 2 stories that report Ms. Lively was uncomfortable on the set. Ms. Nathan texted, "All press is so overwhelming. We've confused people. So much mixed messaging. It's actually really, really funny if you think about it." And here are the listed text messages in the complaint, and it reads as follows. From Jennifer Abel to Melissa Nathan. "So, are we in the clear? Did we survive? We survived. All press is so overwhelming, we've confused people. So much mixed messaging. It's actually really funny if you think about it." The complaint continues. Miss Nathan further texted Miss Abel that the worst is over and that Mr. Baldini likely would not be canceled, corroborating that the nature of the ongoing campaign was designed to harm Blake Lively and conceal Mr. Baldoni's conduct on set, as listed in this text message. The following day, Miss Abel stated that the narrative online is so freaking good and fans are still sticking up for Justin. And there literally has been no pickup of those two articles, which is actually shocking to me. But I see this as a total success, as does Justin. You did such an amazing work. Miss Nathan responded. So did you. As listed in the text messages in this complaint. Miss Nathan texted later that day. The majority of socials are so pro-Justin, and I don't even agree with half of them, LOL. As listed in the text message. She continued, that was just a lot of work. Just talking everyone off the effing ledge for those two pieces. Miss Nathan followed up again, texting. He doesn't realize how lucky he is right now. We need to press on just how effing lucky. The whispering in the ear and the adult connotations like Jesus effing Christ. Other members feeling uncomfortable watching it. There is just so much. As listed in the text messages. And then the complaint continues. The following day, Miss Abel confirmed to Mr. Baldoni that there had been nothing, very, very little pickup, and that the fans believe the issue of the feud is because she took control of the movie. Earlier on August 9th of 2024, Miss Nathan had shared with Miss Abel that she had been informed we are crushing it on Reddit, as listed in a text. Miss Nathan's reference to Jed is a reference to Mr. Jed Wallace, an independent contractor based in Austin, Texas, who was retained by TAG to perform social media services on behalf of Wayfarer and Mr. Baldoni in connection with TAG's engagement. The quotation appears to be a reference to efforts by Mr. Wallace to seed and influence online forums on Reddit attacking Blake Lively and defending Mr. Baldoni. The same day, an employee of TAG texted a link to a salacious story about Blake Lively's family and noted, "The tides are swirling around Ryan now, for your information." Along these same lines, the team had previously shared an upsetting TikTok video which called for Blake to divorce Ryan, writing, "You guys will love this." TAG then described this post as very helpful. As listed in this text message. The complaint continues. On August 10th of 2024, Miss Nathan stated to Miss Abel that socials are really, really ramping up, she continued. It's actually sad because it just shows you have sick people really wanting to hate on this woman. The same day, a member of TAG team advised of a shift on social, due largely to Jed and his team's effort to shift the narrative toward shining a spotlight on Blake and Ryan. And the text message says, from Jennifer Abel, "Hi team, so far extremely limited pickup on Daily Mail or Page 6. We'll continue to keep an eye out and send pieces as needed, but so far it's been steady coverage on pure speculation. We've also started to see a shift on social, due largely to Jed and his team's efforts to shift the narrative toward shining a spotlight on Blake and Ryan. Again, we'll continue to send links and screenshots, but wanted to send an update in the meantime." Further, Miss Nathan and her team at TAG helped generate or otherwise influence the content put forth by various TikTok accounts. During the same period of time, Miss Nathan and Miss Abel and their team were heavily monitored by friendlies updating them and sought to address unflattering commentary regarding Mr. Baldini. while augmenting the spread of stories that were favorable to Mr. Baldoni. For example, on August 9th of 2024, Miss Abel circulated a screenshot of a post by a woman stating, Justin, the creator of a show called My Last Days, exploits the struggle of individuals facing terminal illnesses for their own gain. He found my friend who is battling a serious illness and followed her life closely. Despite her grace in not speaking ill of him, I sensed from the start that something was deeply wrong. Justin weaponizes therapeutic language, presenting himself as thoughtful and supportive, yet his actions reveal a very different reality. He portrays himself as an ally to women and the vulnerable, but is all a facade. He manipulates the vernacular of care to mask his true intentions. In reality, none of the proceeds from the show benefited the individuals he profiled. He even had the audacity to depict her hometown, a vibrant and affluent community, as a small, impoverished town. His portrayal was not just inaccurate but insulting. Once the show aired, Justin took his profits and vanished, leaving nothing but a sense of exploitation in his wake. His behavior was not just wacky and gross, it was a betrayal of the very people he claimed to uplift. In response to the article, Miss Abel states, I'm assuming this is not true in the slightest. Either way, we flag to Jed and his team for more serious action on social media. Similarly, on August 13th of 2024, the team discussed ways to use the digital teams to amplify positive stories about Mr. Baldoni. Likewise, on August 18th of 2024, an employee of TAG suggested that they chat with Jed in response to other allegations made online regarding Mr. Baldoni. As listed in his text message from Jennifer Abel, it reads, So this girl is claiming that Justin invited her up to his hotel room years ago. I didn't want to share the vid, but did a screen record, and this is her account, so you guys can look at it. Part of me wants his former assistant to comment and say this never happened. It's ridiculous. I am going to stop right there, and I'm going to pick this up in part 10. So we'll be doing part 10 momentarily. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe as we continue to read through this lawsuit. Be safe and enjoy your day. Bye, guys.